Matthew Stafford's wife apologizes to his college backup after story of them dating. Matthew Stafford's wife, Kelly Stafford, went absolutely viral this past week after telling a story how she dated her husband Matt's backup in college in order to make him jealous.
I dated the backup to piss him off, which worked.
Yes.
Ooh, and it upset him, which it worked.
Many ran to Georgia's roster trying to identify which quarterback it was that she dated. Although Kelly never named Joe Cox specifically, people were convinced it was him, and he was the one everybody pointed to, leading to a media flurry of his name unjustly being thrown around. Cox is a husband and father of 3 who has unfairly been thrown into this media storm. Kelly Stafford eventually took to social media to clarify it was not Joe Cox with whom she had a spiteful relationship with.
Yeah, it was.
She apologized to him and his family for the recent media storm. Many are wondering why she's apologizing to him and not her husband for going online and carelessly telling the world of their private life, and her knowingly cheating on her now husband and laughing about it.
Yeah, I mean, this woman publicly embarrasses her NFL celebrity status husband. And instead of apologizing to him, she apologizes to the bad boy, the backup dude that she cheated on him with in college. You cannot make this stuff up, guys. I just did a whole video about Matthew Stafford getting red-pilled, and now I find this, and I have to do another one. Unreal, right? Unreal, man. It's like these guys just never freaking learn, man. They just never freaking learn. You know, and on a side note, FYI, I mean, she's talking, and look at his expression as his wife Kelly talks. He's like looking at her like and listening to her. No, 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 no. I teach this in my alpha male programs that your wife should be looking at you like this. When you are talking, she should be looking up at you quiet, listening to you, going, you know, and agreeing with you, right? Because she should have your back, right? If she disagrees with anything, she can do that in private, but not in public, right? No, because it's embarrassing, right? It makes you look bad. It's disrespectful. It shows who's wearing the pants in that relationship. And you can see clearly that Matthew, as big as he is, as strong as he is, as famous as he is not wearing that pants in this relationship. Yeah, I cannot say this enough. It doesn't matter how much money you have, how much game you have, how much status you have. If you don't have this knowledge, if you don't have red pill knowledge, if you don't have basic pickup knowledge, you are screwed, right? You can be reduced to some average frustrated chump, as we call it in the pickup community, some AFC, some blue pill beta, like we have here. Exhibit A, guys, Exhibit A. And I just went on a podcast with It's Complicated. You know the channel It's Complicated? Make sure you go to his channel on YouTube, subscribe. The guy who runs that channel, his name is Jonathan. Has like 400,000 subscribers. He goes around Vegas and interviews people about, interviews women, and asks some really great questions. I was just on his podcast. I believe it's up on his YouTube now, but it was a fun time, and he asked me a question about what's more important, status or game. And I told him, everybody you've asked this question to, Jonathan, has answered it wrong. There's a big difference between status and game. I know a lot of guys with status, Exhibit A over here, Matthew Stafford, and other entrepreneurs I know, by the way, and very successful guys, with the money, the power, the fame, that still come home to a wife who is in control, who wears the pants, right? Who makes all the decisions and doesn't respect the guy. Clearly, I mean, what have I told you guys about attraction? I mean, the woman has to respect you more than she loves you. I've been teaching this for years and years. Just based on my own experience, I mean, that is my personal experience that I've taught for years and years, and you know it to be true in your own lives, is that when the woman loves you more than when the woman respects you more than she loves you, she's not going anywhere. However, when she loves you more than she respects you, you're toast. At some point in the future, she might stick around for a little while, like Kelly is now with Matthew, but at some point she is going to bounce because she has no respect for you. Come on, dude. Where are your balls? Where are your cojones? Oh, I know. It's in Kelly's purse. All right, next clip. Here we go.
Matthew Stafford's wife Kelly just got ripped apart for her apology after an embarrassing revelation about her dating life. Former NFL star Fred Taylor adds fuel to the fire with a scathing critique of Kelly Stafford's recent public comments, where she revealed dating a backup quarterback to piss off her current husband, only to apologize later for the comments. Kelly's selfish at the end of the day. She's very effing selfish. You put this man's entire family photo online to follow your stuff. It's so embarrassing. Matt's embarrassing. He must deal with it at every stadium now.
Yeah.
It's going to be a meme. It's ridiculous. Taylor's harsh words spotlight the broader implications of such revelations, particularly how they resonate beyond the individuals directly involved. With the spotlight now intensified, how will the Stafford family navigate this controversy?
I mean, he's right. This is going to turn into a meme. I mean, this is going to be on the internet forever. It's going to be ubiquitous. I mean, this is why. And why does this dude, Fred Taylor, why does this ex-NFL player have to come to Matt's defense? He should be able to defend himself, right? And he's not doing any of that. He's just, letting Kelly just run her mouth, right? And apparently, I mean, his wife is essentially using his fame, her husband's celebrity, to pump up her own social media, to, basically do her own thing. No different than Will Smith's wife, right? No different than Jada. And I'm going to have to do a separate video on that, about, is Matthew Stafford the new Will Smith? Unreal, these guys. I mean, you would think with all their money and popularity that they wouldn't fall into this trap. Where are their advisors? That's what I would want to know, right? They should have a guy like me on their staff, right? They need a guy like me advising them, hey, dude, yeah, she's got to shut up, man. I mean, I would have told him before he even married her, like, no. This is just a train wreck waiting to happen, Matthew. I mean, look at the timeline of events. He didn't want her in the first place, first of all. He didn't even want to date this woman, Kelly. And he dates her anyway, and then he didn't want anything to do with her, and then she, being butthurt, she goes and dates the backup quarterback to get his attention, and this sucker falls for it. I mean, she was already giving off all of these, very, very obvious red flags, and then the dude marries her, and she continues this type of toxic behavior into their marriage, where now it's publicly embarrassing because now he's not just some Division I college quarterback. Now he's an NFL quarterback with a Super Bowl title, and anything she runs her mouth about is going to be front page news like this is, right? And it's very, very embarrassing, man. This is why you don't marry women like that, because they don't know when to shut up. And even if you tell them to shut up, oh yeah, toxic masculinity, huh? That's like toxic masculinity, huh? Patriarchy. She's that type of girl. Don't hook up with these damaged women, guys. You will regret it every single time. And now he has 4 kids with her. He can't go anywhere. All right, next clip. Okay, guys, this last clip I'm going to share with you, I want you to pay close attention to Matthew's face here, right? And it just goes back to Chris Rock's theory that you weren't her first choice. You weren't her first choice, right? You don't want to marry girls that you weren't her first choice, because then this will be you, right? Then this will be you. It's very hard to watch, man. Here we go. And listen to her talk and look at his reaction. Watch this.
Was it love at first sight?
She laughs.
I mean, we liked each other, but college.
I was 18 years,
17.
Yes,
we were
very
young. And I think the whole college experience, we made it work. It was definitely a college relationship, for what that means to everybody. But I don't know. I wouldn't say it was not love at first sight.
Wow, dude, look at that. Bro, if you're on national television and you're a public figure and your wife is essentially your teammate, sits there and talks about how, it wasn't love at first sight, and, oh, yeah, it's just college and I want to do my own thing. I mean, look at this guy. Right? Dude, check your girl. That's what this goes back to, right? An old 90s phrase I remember. Whenever somebody's girl would act out, right? If I go out with my guy friends or whatever, and one of their girlfriends would get too drunk or just get too rowdy or just get too unruly and loud, we would have to be like, dude, check your girl. Check your girl, right? Fortunately, it was most of their girlfriends. None of my girlfriends really was, I didn't really have to check them publicly, at least. I checked a lot of my girlfriends privately because they acted, for the most part, acted right in public. But a few, said a few things in public that, not many, but I had one or two that said something like, while we were in a group of friends, like, I'm like, hey. That's not, oh, well, we were just joking, and then once we got in private, I freaking checked her. I was like, don't ever do that again. That's super disrespectful. How do you like it if I said this about you, right? You check your girl. So she knows this is the boundary I do not cross, because Matt will get pissed. Matthew will get mad, right? Does this guy look like he's been checking her girl? No, he's just been rolling over, and letting her have her way. And sadly, this guy already, he's only 33, right? He's starting to have that look that I see on guys, that you see on guys that have been married a long time, and their wives wear the pants in the family. You might see these guys at Target. The wife is holding the shirt up to his shirt up and going, let me see how this looks on you, honey, right? And he's just like sitting there, and they all have the same look. They look like beaten dogs, right? They're just like, right? They look like beaten dogs. They're not alive anymore. They're not enjoying life anymore. They're just merely existing, right? Waiting to die, basically. And Matthew is beginning to have that look of a beaten dog. And he's an NFL quarterback. It's not like he's homeless. It's not like he's living on the street, right? He should not have that look on his face, being who he is. It's very hard to watch, guys. Very hard to watch all this go down. And, oh, Lord. Just drop your comments below. Let me know what you think of tonight's coaching video. What do you think about Matthew Stafford and his wife and their relationship? I mean, the funny thing, too, I want to add is he's 33 years old. His wife is about the same age. She's like 33. But she looks like she's 43, doesn't she? She looks much older than him, actually. You know why? That's what happens when you're constantly wearing the pants in this relationship. Yeah, she looks much older than him. I mean, I am basically 20 years older than his wife, and she looks like she's about my age. Right? I mean, yeah, if you saw me and her walking down the street, you would just think we went to high school together. I graduated in '89. This broad probably graduated in like the 2000s. So, yeah, you start to see like she just has that look of somebody who is becoming more and more masculine as she gets older. Look at this. Look at his expression, man. Come on, dude. He's just sitting there quiet. I don't like seeing that when guys... in these interviews, I mean, this is just sad. It's just not good to look at, man. Drop your comments below, man. Let me know what you think of tonight's coaching video, and I have to get out of here. I'll just see you in the next one. I just can't stand this anymore.
All right, this is M from the 33 Secrets signing out here with the Lamborghini. Yes, it's my Lambo. Go to Matt Cross Official, my IG. See the entire process of me purchasing this vehicle. Took about 2 months to close, and the same guy who delivered my DeLorean also delivered my Lamborghini. TJ at Florida Exotic Transport. If you ever need to transport a muscle car, exotic car, he's your man. So very excited about this vehicle. It's actually a pretty rare find. It's Rossifesto Red, which is one of the rarest colors for Lamborghini. It's a $14,880 option, believe it or not. I was on a hunt for one for over 2 years, just like I was my DeLorean. Finally found one. It's got super low miles, 11K, not bad. And we're gonna be featuring this car a lot more here on the channel for many years to come. It's just gorgeous, isn't it? Whew. Oh my gosh, take a look at this. It hasn't dried yet, but I'm still putting this on there. My IG tag. But as always, gentlemen, make sure you smash that like button. Smash that like button below. Do it for the Lamborghini and the DeLorean. I still have it, by the way. I'm not selling the DeLorean. I'll probably keep this car for a little bit, but DeLorean is going to stay. So We'll get the DeLorean back on here pretty soon, but enjoy the Lamborghini. And again, smash the like button, smash that subscribe button as well. Helps me out a ton with the YouTube algorithm. And for you guys who want to support my work and all of this red pill, gold pill, platinum pill content that I'm teaching you even further, best way to do that is by jumping into my monthly online coaching program, 7 Months to Mastery, where I'm teaching guys just like you how to go out there into the world and approach and close the youngest, hottest, and most beautiful looking women on the planet. I'm talking about 8s, 9s, and 10s, same exact type of women that myself and all of my coaching students all around the world now are out there approaching and closing every single week. And I kid you not, we are making it happen every single week. And I want you to become one of us. I want you to join us. And right now it's only $1 for the entire first month of coaching lessons from me in Mastery. So take advantage of it. It's the best way to support my work. If you love what I'm doing here, if you love what I'm teaching you here, and you feel like I've added value to your life, this is the best way to pay me back. Get into my monthly online coaching program, 7 Months of Mastery. All you need to do is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I'll see you in my next coaching video. I'm out with the Lambo. Till next time. Whew, so sweet.